I'm gonna start this shit. Alright, we're actually live now. Hello, Internet. Welcome to Uyaraut. This is our Monster of the Week campaign. Feel like I should have wrote a more extensive intro.
We're not doing this for them. We're not doing this for you, audience.
Doing this for ourselves. You're just along for the fucking ride. So, you guys want to introduce yourselves? Ideally, Kel first, and Tesla. In the order on the...
I'm Kelkund.
Cool. You're playing... Want to say your character's name?
Sam Samuelson.
Thank you. You sound so enthusiastic.
Well, as Ghost said, we're not playing for the people.
That's true.
So,
right.
but that means you should be having fun.
Yeah, man. Alright. Tesla.
I'm Tesla. I will be playing Herya, the massive woman.
And I am Cena, and I am playing Ellen Janssen.
I'm Bonus Ghost. I'm playing Chase Mahatra, the Initiate.
Bitchin'. Ghost, you want to give the Vegas rundown of...
The biggest rundown of the town. Yes. Okay. So, I'm gonna keep forgetting.
Uyaraut.
Uyaraut, formerly Fort Diamond, was originally a small diamond mining town. What's the name of the family?
Shit.
Nobody write that down?
It was something super British. I had it written... Tremonton.
The Tremington family, who owned the diamond mines and the shipping routes into the diamond mines. One of their old fathers, I'm thinking back in early 20th century-ish, decided to just dump pots and pots of their diamond money into making the place livable, because it's in the it's on the northern side of, northwestern side of Hudson Bay, where it's very inhospitable and very expensive to live. So they subsidized it greatly, including founding a college. Basically just tried to attract people there for reasons that are mysterious and probably unsavory. But that was generations ago, and now it's just a bustling every town, just way the heckin' gone north.
And all the roads in the old town are shaped like a diamond from the air.
Is it like a
the
rhombus,
archetypal,
or like the one
the archetypal gem,
flat on top and two short sides going down, and then it's kind of pointy bottom? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, northern Ontario, right along Hudson Bay, the middle of fucking nowhere. That covers basically all the intro stuff, I guess. So let's get into the meat of this. All right, so it's like, I don't know, it's fall. Maybe October, September, somewhere in there. There's no snow on the ground yet, but it's starting to get chilly. You guys are in Sam Samuelson's tech stop, your one-stop shop for various technological gadgets. I don't remember the exact tagline we came up with, but it was something like that. So Ellen's working behind the counter. Kuria is actually, what are all you guys doing in there? I should ask.
I don't want to bus home because it's freaking freezing outside. How do you people live like this? So I am basically just making conversation to the point that, because I just dread the out of doors. And I know it's only going to get worse, but I don't make good decisions.
All right. Ellen, what are you up to in here?
Just poking around.
But you're behind the till. Work behind the till.
That's what I'm supposed to be doing, but sometimes I do what you say.
Hashtag retail life. What about you, Huria?
I am behind a shelf, just watching Sam do what he does and being very suspicious of him.
All right, and Sam, what are the things that you do that you're currently doing?
that are suspicious on like a cosmic sense.
Yeah.
I'm standing by the front door, waiting for customers to greet them when they come in, holding a broom, idly
Alright.
sweeping the same front alley or front map
Does
over and over again.
anybody have beginning of mystery moves? Because I do.
That is a good
I
fucking
also
point.
do.
Does that happen after you guys get like a hook, or just?
No, I mean, you could, I guess. Yeah, we could wait for the hook if you would. I don't know.
I'm just
How does it
looking at
work?
yours
Um,
at the beginning. I mean, you're technically not at the beginning of the mystery yet.
I suppose.
argue.
Not. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. You're, as far as you're concerned, it's a normal day. You have no reason to consult the elders quite yet. All right. So, a guy comes into the shop, and those of you who have been hanging out here notice he's been here about every 6 weeks or so, buying some miscellaneous electronic gadget and claiming that he's found it smashed on his floor at 4 o'clock in the morning every morning. It's a different thing every week. Alarm clock, digital photo.
Do I
display
remember
thing.
his name?
His name is David Michelson.
Hi,
That's what
David.
it was.
Welcome to Tech Stop. What can I get for you today?
Well, it's been really cold in my house recently, so I've been thinking of getting one of
I
those
know.
vest things. But it's only in some areas. Like everywhere else will be nice and toasty, but the kitchen will be super cold, or my bedroom.
So you want like a portable heater or something? We got those in the back.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Cool,
Been
let me show
holding
you where
out
they
on
are.
me, Samuelson.
Sorry.
You've been
Base?
holding out on me, Samuelson.
What? Well, I thought you really only came here for your old Betamax stuff. Didn't know you
Betamax.
needed a heater.
I've been doing nothing but feeling has returned to my fingers just now, and I've been here for an hour.
Well, come on back as well. I can show you where the heaters are too.
It's a bitterly cold day out there, eh? I keep finding stuff on the floor of my house. Like, I think I'm gonna hire a surveyor and see if I'm on top of some kind of like micro fault system. Picture frames fall down, knives end up embedded in walls, all kinds of strange stuff.
Do you live close to the freeway? Wait, you guys don't even have a freeway.
That's a real funny joke. Got one road in and out, and it goes to the mines. Yeah, like you recognize that he's been here, coming back about once a week or so, complaining about approximately the same thing every time. Getting like increasingly strange as time goes on. Kitchen knife embedded in wall is a new one, and all of you kind of realize somewhere in the back of your minds that's not the sort of thing that happens normally in a completely normal house, micro fault system or not.
David, has your wife been getting angry again?
Well, she's been getting angry about all the things that keep falling on the ground. She thought it was the kids, but when we sent them, when they spent a weekend up at the grandmother's, we were still finding stuff smashed on the floor. I just don't know what it could be.
Maybe it's a ghost.
Haha, very funny.
I mean, classic cold spots,
That's probably just bad insulation. Ghosts don't exist.
Ghosts aren't real. Nope. This heater looks like a good one. You should probably buy this one, and yeah.
Well, how big is your room?
It's about mid-sized, about enough room for
All right, you
king-size bed.
want the HeatTech 2003 then? That one heats a mid-size room just fine.
Well, that sounds mighty fine, Sam Samuelson. Thanks a lot.
Please, just call me Sam.
Thank you, Sam. TechSpot truly is the one-spot tech stop shop. What was your slogan again?
Just like the billboard says.
It's on the
including
door.
trailing off at the end there.
Yeah.
Alright.
Chase,
So-
you want one of these heaters?
Yeah. Sorry, that was Chase, yeah.
I'd really like to see one in action first. Hey, what was your... David, was it?
Yeah, David.
Maybe, I don't know, maybe when you take this home I could, just like... if it's not too forward, I feel like we've been friends over. But maybe I could swing by, see how it works in the space.
That's a little strange, but my wife always does like to have company over. I'll just give her a call and sure, you can come on over and see how well the heater works in the space.
Thanks. You do same day install, right? I know it plugged in, but like positioning is everything. But Samuelson.
Well, normally no, because we don't sell large appliances. We just sell electronics. I mean, yeah. I don't have any spare employees right now, but Chase, you're more than welcome to go over with him. Not going to stop you from making a friend.
I think there's some liability stuff. Shouldn't you or maybe Ellen do the install?
Hey, Ellen, you want to go help this fine
You
gentleman out?
assume I know anything about electronics.
Can you plug something in?
You haven't let me in your house yet.
Ellen will be happy to help you.
Well, that's mighty kind of y'all. I appreciate that that level of service. I'll be sure to come back here because y'all are so nice, and it's the only tech store in town.
That's what keeps us in
Fine.
business. All right, Ellen, please ring David up.
All right, so he pays for his stuff. I guess he gives you a ride there in his like family van.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, jeez.
It's not the best vehicle in the world. Heater doesn't really work.
Damn it!
There are 2 car seats plus the heater in the back, so Ellen's a little bit squished. But you guys make it there, and it looks about like this. It's an old house on the edge of town.
Was I supposed to see something when you said this?
I fucked it up.
Yeah,
I didn't move the thing.
Oh,
There we go.
oh, look at that!
there we go.
Yeah.
So very nice.
Not haunted at all.
Those of you who have been in town for a while recognize it as being... It's kind of on the edge of town. No one lived there for a couple of years, but ever since David Michelson moved into town, it's been fixing it up a bit, and it's got a nice new coat of paint and everything. It's a lovely
Has an
place.
info plaque on the front gate.
Yeah.
Is his a historical home?
Historical in a sense, yes, enough that the city commission figured it worth noting that there was a tragic suicide committed there like 50 years ago.
Really, they put that on the plaque. That seems...
Yeah, the Tramontans
unseemly.
don't make the best decisions, but the person who killed himself was not exactly a friend of the family, so they kind of wanted to rub it in.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
That's just one vindictive-ass historical society.
That's a sequence of words I never expected to hear.
Yeah, I love it. All right. I guess I'll... Yeah, let's ask David here a few questions. Like, historical home, eh? What's the... how far back does this date?
Well, this house was built back before the the Great War. It's got a historical plaque on the front, which I keep asking him to remove, but that's why I got the house cheap. So,
You don't say. What's it about? Oh, that's grim.
Yeah, I just tell the kids not to look at it.
Does the plaque say who died?
Yes. Just give me 1 second while I look at the plaque and remember what the name says. Darian O'Connell was his name. He committed suicide here, about 50 years or so ago. I tell my kids that suicide is a type of arts and crafts, like macaroni paintings. It's best I just don't tell them, honestly. They'll figure it out someday, but
Macaroni paintings.
yeah, shit, that's a macaroni
those-
paintings.
Those tragic macaroni paintings, yes. Led to the... Yes. home being so it's not an inheritance. When did you move in?
About a year back, last summer. You know,
Okay, yeah, I've been here for work almost that long. But
it's
it's
a
probably
lovely little town.
yeah, yeah. I guess you might think that. Um,
Well, let's get out of the cold, I guess. You know,
thank you.
leads you through the horrifically squeaky wrought iron gate and
Yeah.
in through the door.
Just
Where
letting you
it's
know, with a house like this, the Heat Tech 2003 is probably insufficient for the kitchen.
probably, yeah. Hurry up! Did you like follow them or anything, or are you just still kind of hanging back in tech stop?
I mean, Sam Samuelson did not leave, so
Nope, that's
neither
true.
did I.
Watching, waiting.
I just
You
turn
never
around.
know. As soon as I turn my back, he's gonna do something like terrible. So
I
One
just
of these
turn
is
around and wave at Huria through the stacks every now and then.
she's
through the
squints
stacks
at
of
you.
cheaply made quad rotors. Yeah. All right. I like you two just being kind of awkward while this happens. All right. So yeah, he lets you into the house. His wife seems a little bit confused as to why there are two strangers that she dimly recognizes from seeing on the street, but that's about it in her house. But the tech spot uniform puts her, or tech stop, or tech spot,
Next up.
tech
Text
stop.
up.
The kind of gaudy, scratchy red polo puts her at ease, marking Ellen as a certified, tech stop professional employee.
And I am just very expensively but impractically dressed, so I fit in everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much. Welcome to rural Canada.
At least that's what I think.
Yeah, she gives you kind of a look, but figures it's best not to ask too many questions.
Does she look particular, like, afraid to ask too many questions?
She just looks like she's got other things on her mind, like
Okay.
sweeping up broken glass so you can see on the floor in the kitchen from who knows what. But normal things, probably. He leads you up to the bedroom, and on the way there, as you're like halfway through the main preposterously long hallway, because old school houses, you get just this like horrible chill that you feel through you, and it only lasts for a moment or two, and then it's gone. But it feels like you were standing right outside again.
Oh, they really need a heater.
And it's only October.
Yeah.
How's the insulation on this place?
Well, I tore apart some of the walls this summer, and I figured that would fix it up, and filled them all with spray insulation and that kind of stuff. But it just doesn't seem to have done it. Like I did the master bedroom, I did the kitchen, did all the problem spots, but it just still seems so dang cold. And yeah, he leads you to the master bedroom, which is preposterously clean, as is the rural Canadian slightly upscale house way. Like no one's ever actually lived here.
Original hardwood floors?
Well, they were here when we got here. I know the carpet in in the living room downstairs has been replaced after the tragic macaroni painting.
Hmm.
And he just like kind of moves on from that subject, and
Yeah. If we can get a bit of distance between him and Ellen and I'd like to confer.
yeah, sure, just say that you're
Yeah.
you need to go look at the heat breaker or whatever.
The heat breakers, yeah. Well,
Heat breakers.
old house like this, I've been looking into buying property here, and there's a lot of historic places like this up on the market, and so I want to know the risks before I take that plunge. So yes, I'm gonna go look at your heat breakers. Ellen, you want to? Yeah, okay.
All right. So you shuffle off into the hallway while he stares at the heater, thinking that you had been sent here to set it up. Well, I mean, I assume you plug it in and then bugger off while it heats up the room.
Sure.
Yeah.
Go ahead, confer.
Okay, yeah, so this place is haunted, right?
Yeah, it kind of maybe feels like that. I don't know. It's cold. I don't like the cold.
No, neither do I. How did we both end up here? So, I don't know, do you think we should do something about it?
Like what?
Bust it? Is that an option? I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
Busting is always an option.
I hear it makes
Well-
you feel good.
I think it would make it.
What do you suppose we do?
Well, I've got a lot of theoretical backgrounding in this, with what he's describing, clearly he's not doing it for attention. Not that hanging out at the tech stop isn't really just rewarding on a personal level, so maybe, but no. We should probably confirm there's something weird going on.
Okay.
I don't know. You don't have to get all involved in this, I suppose, if you don't want to. But
I'm just not sure where I would fit in.
well, we might just need. Yeah, you know what? I got nothing either. We might, if only there, was some way to get into this place after hours, while we could just explore freely.
I can do that.
What?
What? I didn't say anything.
All right.
But seriously, I can totally arrange that.
I think I just learned something about you, Ellen.
Thanks, Ghost.
Yeah. In any case, he's probably getting. I'm not quite sure why he let me into his house in the first place. Let's not let him get too suspicious. Let's go. Let's go
we should
see
go
what's
back.
up with David. Yeah.
You go back into the master bedroom, and it seems a bit warmer, but this thing's at max settings, and it's practically white hot. If this thing could, it's like Gurren Lagann, kind of, as hot as it could possibly get, and then some, directly around the heater, and after that, it seems like the heat just is sucked right off. That was not good phrasing. Shit.
Oh my.
Yeah, he just looks kind of dumbfounded. So, does this get any better, or does this get no to this heater? Did you check the heat breakers?
Yeah, I wouldn't turn it up any further.
Yeah, it's borderline dangerous right now. That's what it looks like.
If this room had carpet, it would be melting at that level of heat. Or bursting into flame? I'm not really sure how carpet works, actually.
You need the 2006 model for that.
Very rare after the
The heat-
recall.
The Heatmaster floor melter. Your source for, accidental fires.
I think we may need to go back to the shop and talk with Sam.
Did you get the extended warranty?
Alright, so you guys, tell him some.
Yeah, don't know what to say, but guess I won't be. Guess I'll keep renting for a little while. Thank you very much for inviting me into your home.
You're welcome. Why did I let you in here? Do you work for Sam?
Well, no, just
He's an intern.
Huh. Okay. Well, y'all have a good day. Watch out, it's kind of cold out there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
keep your drawers shut and your... Anyway, see ya. That helps with the insulation. Drawers full of knives, yeah.
He gives you a weird look, just nods and shuts the door behind you. You hear it lock immediately. Congratulations on weirding him out.
Yeah. He's a weird guy.
Yeah.
So since nobody's...
You're not saying much, though.
So, does anybody have much in the way of, at the beginning of the Whoosmajigger stuff?
Yes, mine requires me to be in good standing with my sect, or at least not, but I think I haven't done anything to offend them in-game yet.
They don't want you dead. That's...
Mm-hmm.
You got that going.
What are we doing for rolling? As I've got dice right here, but do you want to do it in Roll20?
Yes, ideally.
Yeah,
If
okay.
you click the little die icon right beside your, Whoosmajigger.
I don't have a Whoosmajigger or a die.
Character sheet, sorry. On your character sheet, you have your ratings
Oh,
up
yeah.
top. Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, rolling for rolling plus charm for when I'm in good standing with my sect at the beginning of each mystery.
Yeah, so just hit the charm button and...
Submit. 9. So I get a mission associated with the mystery, and if I do it, I'll get some info or help too.
Alright.
And my general impression is just like, this is great. It sounds like there's a haunting. If I can just like deal with that, I can and prove it, then I'll be able to get back in with them and back in their good graces, and they can transfer me. This is excellent.
Trying to think of a good, mission there.
Is there anything they like want me to bring back, or want me to prove, or want me to capture, or keep secret?
Like 2
Like-
seconds. Sorry.
Yeah.
What up,
I
Kelly?
like how you have to roll plus charm, and while your ratings, charm kind of sucks.
It's only 0. It's not
Yeah.
that bad.
I only roll it once a mystery.
Yeah.
I mean, of all the ratings you could have picked, only a single one of them has charm plus 1.
Hmm.
Rest are 0 or -1. Alright, so hopefully next time you get a miss. So that'll be fun.
Shit. I did not think this through.
Well, you can keep it on the back
Yeah.
because they haven't.
Yeah.
I haven't been in touch with them yet, so.
Yeah, you'll get something. I'll think of something. All right.
And so yeah, when I get in touch with them or refer to my ancient prophecies
yeah.
all the way back from 1997, I'll
It was
maybe get something
9/11
going.
changed everything, Coach. It was a different time. Yes. All right, so you guys head back to.
Hold on.
What?
I also have a Beyond the Mystery roll.
Ah, you do. Yes, good.
Yes.
Do the thing.
How did you do this fancy rolled with?
Well, you see how you got
On
like,
your
ratings
character
on top?
sheet, yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
just to the left of weird, there's something that looks vaguely like a D20 from a weird angle.
Sure.
Yeah, click that.
I am clicking that. Okay, it says
not-
plus minus forward ?
Oh,
Nothing.
just hit OK. There should be an
Okay.
there. Yeah. 7. All right, so that's They ask you to do something complicated,
sweet.
or difficult.
Okay, so what my roll does is on a 7 through 9, my god asks me to do something complicated or difficult. On a 10 plus, it's something simple. And either way, I get to ask or investigate a mystery on what's going on.
All right. So do you have the basic move sheet open there?
I have it actually printed out.
Yeah. All fancy.
I know, right? All right. So I want plus sharp.
Well, you don't have to roll for it because
Yeah.
it's that move you set. You can ask me any one of those questions.
Okay. First, you have to give me a task to complete.
Right. Son of a bitch. I should have read your sheets more carefully. Damn my life. All right, so actually, the task that you are given is there's a very very old like gemstone somewhere within the house. Your task is to recover it.
Okay.
It's not. It's mounted on a what's the word? It's mounted on a fancy little stand somewhere in the house. Anyway, it could be it's not clear if it's owned by the current family that lives there or if it's a relic from the before time. The tragic macaroni accident and everything. Which brings us to Chase's mission. Yours is there is a very old gemstone within the house. Your task is to destroy it.
Okay, how do I find that out? Do they
You get a text telling you that it has the address of this place. Yeah, like 724 what the fuck road or whatever. The naming scheme here is super weird. And you get a text and it just says that there's we know where you or the house that you just sorry, I'm really good at phrasing and talking. Give you the address and say that somewhere within the house there's an ancient ruby and the prophecies demand that it be destroyed or terrible things are to come.
Okay.
All right.
I it's from an unknown number. So I'll keep that in mind.
I mean, it's probably from a number that you know from a previous contact with the organization.
No, it says number blocked.
Yeah, number blocked.
Yeah, number
there you
blocked.
go.
It's like, all right,
Which is sketchy enough that it has to be correct, basically.
good old blocked. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
And
so,
that's also a weird coincidence. I was just gonna look that place up, but apparently I haven't, stolen a march on the bosses. They know what's going on.
they have eyes everywhere. Or it was just sheer coincidence, one of the two. Prophecies, it's hard to tell. All right, so Harriet, what do you want to ask?
Okay, so it was specifically to recover it?
Yes.
Okay, what do I do with it?
That doesn't count as a
God.
question, but you'll have to go back to the clearing that you first appeared in when you appeared on this mortal plane.
Okay.
It's probably still scarred with horrible runes and stuff that everybody just kind of. I mean, it's way out in the wilderness, nobody knows.
Exactly.
You'll have to take it back there, set it in the circle, and then leave.
Okay.
But one of the questions from Investigate a Mystery. What do you want to know?
That is a good.
All right, I can come. Well, we can come back to you if you think. Of
Okay.
One. All right. So you guys head back to Tech Stop, and reconvene with Harriet and Sam Samuelson.
I'm now in my office watching Harriet on the security camera watching me.
Yeah, she's just staring towards your office, and you're watching her on the security camera, or she's staring into the security camera.
Can you link the basic moves?
There should be a thing in your handouts that'll has a link
Oh,
in it.
yes.
Yes.
And when everybody comes in, I temporarily look towards the door before resuming my very
Silent vigil.
yes.
All right. You guys which one of you wants to go tell Sam about that stuff?
I'll come back out of my office once I see you guys on the camera coming in.
I mean, there's only so much Sam can do. I want Harriet by my side. She's a straight up thunder goddess.
She's big and strong.
Yes.
You guys are making me blush.
She's
The house is way too cold.
Guys,
Welcome back, you guys.
the house is way too cold and there's only one explanation and it's ghosts.
Did the heater work?
Sort of for like 3 feet or less.
Because of the ghosts.
Ghosts don't exist.
Sam, we've been over this.
Yeah, I've
Well, then it's the
listened to
not
some.
ghosts making it cold.
Ooh, not ghosts. Why do you think there's ghosts?
Because I have faith in TechStop's products, and oof, that heater was straining.
That's not good. Did you check the heat breaker?
I did. Wait, no,
No,
I don't.
I'm asking Ellen because Ellen was
Yeah.
the TechStop employee.
Okay.
Ellen, did you check the heat breaker?
It didn't work.
Well, there's this problem. You had a broken heat breaker. I'll go over there and check it out.
Okay.
I'll go over
Wait,
later.
that means you're gonna make me go behind the till again.
Yes. Can you go back behind the till and clean up a little bit? I see all
Sure,
your
it's
peanut
warmer in
shells and
here.
stuff on the ground.
Those aren't peanut shells.
Cashew shells?
Clean it up anyway.
Yes.
Scoundrel.
If you put it there, clean it up. If you didn't put it there, please clean it up.
Fine.
Harriet, you
Harry-
understand.
Harriet like sidles up to the nearest person and goes, "What's a ghost?"
I thought it would be some reason. I thought it would be easier. But there's definitely something weird going on, and I need to get in there, and we need to get in there, and then maybe it's a work thing.
I mean, I'll go with you, but I have to do it when the shop's closed because I don't really trust Ellen by herself at the moment.
Hey, you're learning.
No, you're new. I don't trust any new employee quite yet.
Since when am I an employee? Oh, never mind. I'm wearing your shirt.
Yep. Getting paid, you're an employee. Alright, Chase, I can go with you later and show you that it's just a heat breaker. Because there's no such thing as ghosts.
I thought there was no such thing as heat breakers when I said that earlier, but let's both be open to new experience. All right.
Alright.
Nobody's
Have
answered
fun,
me.
you two.
What's a ghost?
They don't exist.
Okay, sure.
Spirits of the dead, unquiet.
Oh,
Uh,
I've
yeah,
dealt with
still-
those.
Thank you.
She,
Harriet,
she glares
don't-
at Sam.
Whatever.
Alright,
I go back to stocking shelves.
Yeah, I guess we'll hang
Yeah,
around till
'cause
closing time.
Because I have to restock the heater.
Don't forget to order more heat breakers.
they're important.
Nobody's bought any. Why would I buy some if nobody's bought any?
I mean, winter's coming, demand's about to spike. Can't have
Yeah.
too many.
I've had 3 of them since last year. I don't want to get rid of these first before buying more stock.
Fair enough.
Okay.
I mean, you guys are welcome to stay here and wait and stay out of the cold.
What time of day is it?
It's about 5 or so.
Okay, so you're closing.
So
pretty
yeah,
soon.
we're actually closing in a few minutes. Never mind then.
You guys close at 5?
Today we do.
I guess it must be the weekend. That makes sense.
Yeah, we've
Alright.
had 1 customer in this last 6 hours.
It's, yeah.
I don't count anymore.
Only count if you buy something.
Ellen, count the till.
Placed a lot of special parts
Okay.
orders.
Alright, so you guys, well, basically help close up shop. By help, I guess in Chase's case, I mean stand vaguely nearby, and Harriet's probably stand outside staring through the window at everybody.
Yes.
Yeah, if you guys
Alright.
can wait outside while we close up.
Oh,
You don't have to be outside, just be by the front door, okay?
thanks.
And I'll
So-
grab an extra heat breaker just in case.
So you've dealt with undead spirits before. How did it go?
Well, surprisingly, they enjoy alcohol if you can find out what they like.
Good to know.
Is there a liquor store in town?
Rural Ontario. I'm just saying.
So like on every street corner.
Yeah, pretty much. Actually, there'd probably only be one, and it's called the beer store. Incidentally, I'm not kidding. There's only one liquor chain that operates in Ontario. It's government owned. It's called the beer store.
All right.
Wonderful.
All right. So you guys wanna head to the beer store before?
Yeah. I mean, there's got to be one pretty close here, and they'll be closing soon as well. So let's.
Alright, I'll drive everyone.
Everybody got their
Perfect.
IDs.
I'll wait in the car.
All right. So yeah, you guys. You head to the beer store, and what are you picking up? What do you figure?
Well, we're going to be arriving right at dinner time, so probably a nice bottle of wine.
All right.
Get a bottle of water because I'm driving.
That's fair. It's at a ludicrous markup, but you get your bottle of water. Anything else you guys want to pick up, Harriet?
She grabs a bottle of mead and is shocked at how expensive it is, but grabs it nevertheless.
All right. So you pay for your stuff, listen to the 5 fucking minutes of stupid promotions that they're obligated to mention to you every time you come in, and head back out and make your way over to 741 what the fuck lane, or whatever I called it last time.
What the fuck road?
What the fuck road? I was so close. You go up to the door. Oh, are you gonna try breaking in, or
It's like
it's dinner time?
5:30. Yeah. No, we're
Yeah.
not going to break in, and also.
We're just gonna party poop their dinner.
Sam is here on legitimate business.
I'm gonna go up to the door and knock on it.
All right. After a minute or two, and some after a minute or two, I guess. The door opens up, and David Michelson stands there and just goes, "Oh, hey, you actually, hi Sam.
Hi.
You actually did come here."
Yeah. So Ellen told me that you had a broken heat breaker, and I brought an extra.
Yeah, apparently that's a thing. I wasn't aware. Yeah, we're just sitting down to dinner right now. We've got
Well,
plenty of food though. If you guys
can
want
I-
to come in and join us, you and your friends.
It should only take a minute. I can go up and take a look.
All right. Well, I'll lead you upstairs.
Cool.
And as you walk past the kitchen, you see Michael's wife, who has so far remained absolutely nameless because I didn't think of a name. You see her putting pierogies on a plate, and the plate just shatters underneath them. He just
Oh.
gives a look and keeps walking.
Yeah. I've had this happen before. You don't want to put hot stuff directly on the cold stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I thought I'd fix the heating problems in the kitchen. It'll seem fine for a day or two, and suddenly it just drops in there it's like stepping into a freezer some days. May as well not even put the pop in the fridge. Ha 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 ha.
Ha 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 ha.
I've gone through half my plates in the last week. Anyway,
Oh.
he leads you upstairs and shows you the still white hot heater in the otherwise meat freezer cold room.
And it's cold in here. Go over to the heater. Because the heat breaker is in the heater, of course. So I go over and check it out.
Right. Okay. I assume you're gonna turn that fucker off so you don't electrify yourself there.
Yeah, well, as soon as I touch it and see that it's hot, I go, this heat breaker is working perfectly fine. Wonder what Ellen and Chase were looking at, because it seems to be working just fine.
No, they went out into the hallway and talked for a bit and then came back.
Why would the heat breaker be in the hallway?
Oh.
I'll have to do some more training with Ellen tomorrow.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan. She seems a little, spacey.
Oh,
What?
I'll get her trained tomorrow. No big deal. So,
Alright.
looks like you don't have a heater problem, you have a room problem.
Well,
And that I am not qualified to look at.
I redid all the insulation over the summer, because we had this problem last winter. And I
Huh.
figured that would solve it, but...
Maybe you have like a rat or raccoon taking out all the insulation from the walls?
Maybe. Figure that would kill him pretty quick, though.
You could use it to build a nest.
That'd be the warmest nest. I wish my nest was that warm.
Muted.
No, your nest seems pretty cold right now. Okay, well, I'll go.
Unmuted.
I don't have anything else to do here, so I guess I'll head back out.
Alright. As you're heading down the hallway, at the far end of it, like at the top of the stairs, you see what looks to you like a brief flicker of like a woman's silhouette in like a, lacy gown or whatever. You blink and it's gone.
Oh, that's weird. Did you see that?
See what?
Never mind.
Harry is gonna run up where it was with
Alright.
her mead.
Did you follow me inside?
Oh yes, I did.
Yeah, Harriet
That
goes where
that is-
Harriet wills.
That's
More
creepy.
like Harriet goes where Sam goes.
Yo. Alright, so you look around and it seems if there was anything there, it's gone now. But it is, of course, pretty freaking cold at the top of the stairs now.
She's gonna crack open the mead and be like, "Oh spirit, I appeased thee," and she sets it on the floor.
David just gives you the weirdest look and then just looks over at Sam and goes, "Some of your new employees seem kind of strange."
She is not my employee. She just likes to sit in the store for hours on end.
That just raises further questions.
I don't want to kick her out because that would be rude, but yeah, she's not an employee.
Uh-huh. Well, since you're all here, I guess. My wife always tends to make too much food anyway. Cooks for a week every night, I swear. You guys want to have dinner with us?
Sure, do you have enough plates?
We got some paper plates.
Go down and get the others.
Alright. I assume none of you have objections to a nice dinner of pierogies and bacon.
No,
bits?
absolutely.
My wife
I'm-
might complain about it, but I can't turn it down.
I am, scouring like, being subtle about it, but I'm looking around for a gemstone.
Alright.
I'm gonna go back to the car and call my wife and let her know I'm gonna be late.
Alright. So you're just like, surveying all of the ornamentation in the house, looking for anything that,
No, just like, subtly, just like doing the thing you do when that, yuppies do when they visit people's homes. Just like, tell me everything about your property.
Alright, David's willing to oblige, at least a little bit. He shows
Yeah.
you, the prize buck that he hunted last summer. It's got, 4-point antlers, and he's real proud of it, even though it's not that impressive, but what can you do, eh? It's got a Don Cherry Bubba keg mounted up on like a, vintage antique wooden buffet in the living room there. Quite proud of that, too.
Okay.
And, beside that, there's...
Is there like, is his furniture all new, or did any of it come with the house?
There's a really, the buffet actually looks like it is ancient. Like, it looks like it was built, back in the days when most things that you bought weren't, mass manufactured. Like, it looks like
Yeah.
it was probably handmade, probably dates back to the original, and he tells you about as much.
Okay. Oh,
Because-
I'll be very interested. Just like, oh, that's fascinating. Just anything else that came with the place? But, antique furniture is a hobby of mine.
Very convincing. He says that's the only thing that was left there, but The two top drawers in it have always been locked, and he's never figured out how to get them open. Doesn't feel like it's breaking it open, because it's practically a work of art. They just don't make things like that anymore.
I do not.
All
Anyway,
right.
I think it's dinner time. I'm very excited.
All right, so you guys sit down for a lovely dinner, and his wife Michelle keeps giving you guys kind of weird looks, but
Understandably, this
Yeah.
is
It's very, very strange.
be inhospitable to kick you guys out. And
I
David
will.
was not kidding. There is definitely enough food here.
Okay, are the kids around?
What a weird question.
They mentioned kids. I'm trying to
Yeah,
frame
no.
the scene in my mind.
Yeah, they've got like a 13-year-old girl and an 8-year-old boy, and they're just talking about what they did at school. Perfectly normal things, dumb stuff their friends got up to. Who has a crush on who at the school? In the case of the 13-year-old girl's case, I said case at the beginning and end of that sentence, but that's fine. Um, normal things. About halfway through your lovely dinner of pierogies and sour cream. I should have eaten before I did this. Um, you hear like a kind of scratching noise from the kitchen. Um, nothing you could really attribute to old house shifting in the wind or whatever, until you then hear a crack in or a loud thwump, and then the twang of metal moving back and forth in the kitchen. Hey, you guys want to go take a look at that?
Are we in the kitchen?
You're in the dining room. It's an old school house, so they're two separate places still.
Does this count as something scary?
It will be once you enter that room, yes.
Alright, I can go check it out.
I'll go with you.
No, it's fine. Go eat. I'll take care of it. I'll look.
She brings the food with her.
I get experience if I go look by myself.
Okay.
Oh, metagame. I mean, it's
Really,
fine.
I just don't want this creepy woman following me everywhere.
Okay. She looks at the host and kind of like sticks a pierogi in her mouth and like watches Sam leave the room.
Yeah, I'll go do my move. Don't worry, I'll check it out.
Alright, do you have to roll for that or anything?
Nope, it's just whenever you go off by yourself to check out somewhere or something scary, mark experience.
Okay, so you go into the kitchen, and for one thing, there is absolutely a very, very large kitchen knife embedded in the wall, just right
Ooh.
beside the door jamb. For another, there's
The door that I just walked in?
the door that you just walked in,
Ugh.
and also there is a bread knife floating in the air, about 5 feet in front of you, kind of wavering back and forth. What you gonna do?
I'm gonna reach out and grab the knife by the handle.
You grab the handle, and you just feel this horrible, sickening, frostbite level cold as you touch it.
I let go.
Probably for the best.
Hey,
Well, I'll try
hey,
it.
what?
Sorry, no, go ahead.
Hey guys.
These are delicious, I must say. Oh.
Can someone come in here, please?
They're handmade pierogies too. This is the good shit.
This is the good shit. All right.
Can someone bring me a pierogi?
Will any of you answer this distressed man's call for a
I'll
pierogi?
bring him a pierogi suspiciously.
Alright, yeah, so you walk over with a pierogi, a single pierogi on a fork, and yeah, you see a floating bread knife, and a knife in the door jamb.
Lovely. Why are you throwing knives?
Does this look like throwing?
Yeah, no,
Depends
it's
on your perspective.
it's literally just
okay.
floating there in front of him. It is incidentally pointed at him.
I would suggest you don't make any quick moves.
Okay. Can
Here's
I
your pierogi.
investigate it?
I mean, like the move, you mean?
Yeah.
Investigate a mystery is generally for more. It would be read a
This
bad
might be read a
situation.
bad situation, and
Yeah.
there's a hovering knife
okay.
pointed at you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do that one then.
Investigate the shit out of that knife. Yep, it's a knife.
All right.
All right, give me a roll for sharp then, bud.
Can I do it too?
Hold one.
Or,
What?
just
Oh, 4.
that's-
Oh, hey, experience.
Mark experience. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm. I misread the
That's-
investigation.
Do you get a?
On a miss, you might
yeah,
misread the
every-
situation, or you might reveal tactical details to your enemies.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So, what's your entirely
Where
incorrect?
did you read that?
That's not on the. Is that on your character sheet there?
No, that's in the read a bad situation in the player's handbook.
Oh, okay. On the
Oh,
not on the
yeah.
sheet.
All right.
It's yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sure.
yeah,
So,
I have the handbook open as well.
how do you misinterpret a floating knife?
Hey, you see that wire right there? I think they're just pulling something over on us. I think it's.
And as soon as those words come out of your mouth, the knife goes flying at you.
Ah.
It grazes your arm, like with the horrible serrated handle. So that's
What is a bread knife? Okay.
yeah, it's a bread knife. It's so how much damage can you fuckers take?
4.
4. Okay, yeah, so that's not one harm. It's not like it's slicing into tendons or anything, but it's still not fun, and it goes flying right into the other room.
Heads up.
The rest of you just see like a knife that now has obvious blood on it clattering into the room. Michelle Michelson screams. The unnamed children scream. And yeah, she hustles the kids out of there, and David's just looking at it and just being like, "Yeah, this keeps happening." It's some kind of micro fault system, I think. Magnetic harp interference, or
Harriet shoves
Yep.
another pierogi in her mouth and stands up and takes out her hammer.
where did you get that?
Let a lady have her secrets.
Uh-huh.
Also, serrated handle.
Yeah, shut up. It's a very new style of bread knife where you slice your own hand in the process, because it's well known that any implement can only create pain to another person or pain to the user. They chose both in this one. This is high level design philosophy right here.
I walk out of the kitchen holding my arm.
Yeah, so you're it's not a debilitating wound, but it's certainly bleeding.
It stings. I'm just kind of holding it like ow.
Yeah. You are quite lucky that didn't fuck you up further.
I think I'm freaking out a little bit.
Yep.
Is there like I'm gonna grab like a garbage can or something and just like try and trap the knife.
All right.
Yeah.
So you slam their like plastic trash can over the
Yeah.
metal bread knife, thinking that this will obviously hold the. I mean, at least it's a bread knife, so it's not like it's got a stabbing point.
Mhm.
And from somewhere upstairs, you hear just this like kind of low but certainly ominous, "Get out of my house!"
Microfault system. Really?
It's just the wind blowing through the vents. In old places like this, all kinds of holes everywhere.
The
David
wind's-
is still eating his pierogies.
Does the wind say anything else?
None of you should be here.
Oh, I was asking David if the wind
Oh,
has said anything else before.
it said none of. Of course not. It's the wind. Come on. It's
Is
a
the,
shrug.
is the knife still like bumping
You're
around
right.
there?
Dave is still absolutely bumping around in that garbage can there.
I'll take the pierogi that Ellen gave me.
All
Sit
right.
back down.
You eat the pierogi. It's pretty good.
Excellent.
Harriet looks at Chase and is like, "You brought wine. Give me the wine." She didn't like my mead.
I'll I'm holding the trash can up like upside down on the table, and I'll kind of point at it with my chin. It's there. Get it.
All right.
Wait, see?
Harriet grabs the wine and like goes to the door of the dining room and is like, "Spirits! I made a mistake. Here's some wine," and she puts it on the floor.
You know what? Give me a roll for your weird there.
Okay. Just like straight
'Cause-
weird, or
Yeah, because I think that's used magic actually. And I regret
Okay.
not doing that before.
Well, nothing bad was happening then.
Yeah. Now there's a knife.
Uh.
8.
did that roll
Right.
too? Okay.
Get to choose a
trying to-
glitch.
Yes. So you're trying to mess up the ghost stay, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, so yeah, that'd be inflict harm, so that's
There's also
One harm-
banish a spirit
Banish a
or
spirit,
person,
yeah.
object, or place inhabits.
if you can figure out exactly what it's inhabiting, that'll work, but
A
I
knife.
kinda know.
I vote for that.
Do you want to try banishing the spirit from the knife? Keep in mind that you've seen it throw at least one other knife.
Yeah, but this one is trying to. It's sawing through.
Alright. So you wanna banish the spirit from that knife?
Sure.
Okay.
That sounds like a great idea.
Thank you.
And what you gonna do for the glitch there? Because you got a partial success. It's on the second page, bottom left. Effect is
Second.
weakened, short duration, take 1 harm, ignore armor. Magic draws immediate unwelcome attention, or it has a problematic side effect.
Second page of what?
The basic
Player handout.
reference sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna go with the magic draws immediate unwelcome attention.
Yes.
Yes.
Alright. Getting into the good shit here. Okay. So, the knife stops bumping around, sawing through the garbage can. Much to Chase's relief, I can only assume, since it's pretty much right between his legs. And it's gonna cut his friggin' ankles off if it keeps up. A ghastly spirit of a woman with marks around her neck appears above the trash can, just a little bit in front of Chase, and says in that same horrible raspy tone, "None of you should be here. You're just like him." And takes a swing at Chase's face,
Yeah.
or actually Harriet's face, because I guess you did the magic. So yeah, she like fucking rakes your face with her ghastly claws, and which one did you pick for your glitch? Oh yeah, immediate unwanted attention. Yeah, like so she doesn't quite hit you, but you look down and notice that the floor is now swarming with rats, spooky rats with glowing eyes. So what do you guys want to do about that? This is the point at which David is actually starting to kind of freak out and go, "What have you done to my place? Why is this happening? Who is this lady who is kind of doesn't appear to have legs and is just floating there?"
Oh, you mean you didn't set this up?
Why would I set this up?
But I saw
Why
the
would
knife,
he set this up?
I broke so many plates.
the knife was hanging by a wire, and then it flew at me.
Just put a can over it. It was not hanging by a wire.
It was in the kitchen.
It wasn't hanging from a wire. Why would I hang a knife from a wire?
Also, rats.
Why would
How-
I throw a knife at you? You're the nicest guy in town, Sam. And he's like perched up on his chair at
Aw.
this point.
Nice of you. I lift my feet up slightly so the rats aren't crawling on me while I eat my pierogi.
Rats are starting to climb up on the table as you talk.
Oh man, the food.
I know, rats. If you were in Alberta, this wouldn't be a problem, but you're in Ontario, so...
I would like to start working up some of my various charms and spells.
All right.
I would like to bar a place or portal to a specific person or type of creature. Just general rat
Is-
banishment. And
Wouldn't a anti-rat ward cast on this room merely keep all the rats in the room?
you can bar a place or a portal.
Okay.
But do it near me before the rats get to me.
All right.
You can apply any of those requirements if you want.
If it's just around you, then that should be fine. Do you have to roll for that one?
I do. That's one of the use magic effects.
Okay. Sure. Give me a roll for weird.
All right. Plus nothing. So 8. I also got a partial. So my glitch will be.
It says the keeper will decide what effect the glitch has. Oh no,
No,
right.
I choose
You're
the
right,
glitch
you're right.
in the broad category, and he describes exactly what goes wrong.
Okay.
I will take a problematic side effect, please.
Okay. So you create a circle, like you use your whatever exactly it is you've got. Is it like what have you got, by the way, for?
This one I was
Fancy
hoping to. I probably have various basic ritual components, your chalks and your salts and stuff in my pockets, but I was just hoping to chant and wiggle my fingers a bit.
Are you still holding the garbage can down?
Yeah, as with my elbow, and then I'm doing.
All right, so you do something that looks approximately like the chicken dance, and chant a little bit, and there's just this like glowing field of. Sorry.
Yeah, I guess I don't need to hold the can anymore because the knife is deanimated.
Yeah, you fucking hope.
Harry has succeeded.
Sorry, problematic side effect was the one you picked, wasn't it?
Was because I live for danger.
Okay, so about for maybe I don't know a foot around your body, so you've got not a lot of space, not really enough to move your hands, but a like flickering field of like translucent orange energy appears around you. You hear like the rats thumping against it. You kind of wish that you could have got anybody else into this field, but it's only really big enough for you. You got any metal stuff on you, Ghosto? Or Chase, rather?
Chase, he's got probably a couple of coins, belt buckle, and just the usual stuff.
Got
He
your
doesn't have any
Your phone.
keys.
phone keys. Yeah, he doesn't have his guns with him because he's a human being.
Alright. And it's Canada, so yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. So, you create this translucent field of orange energy. Everything metal on you goes towards the nearest edge of it. Like, keys rip out the back of your pocket, your cell phone.
Damn it.
Like, your cell phone, I mean, it's a big piece against, like, jeans, I assume, so it's just tugging, not actually gone, but
Yeah.
we'll see if that's still working later. And most importantly, the knife in the garbage can suddenly goes flying towards your foot and, like, again, not enough to do harm, but nicks your foot and, cuts through your shoelaces. And then just, like, clunks against the side of it.
All of my clothes are very expensive. That's awful. All right, but I am protected from the rats.
You're protected from the rats. Congratulations. You alone are protected from the rats and left standing there holding a trash can.
Or like the place I was in, because it is bar a place.
That
Yeah.
is true.
Yeah.
You can probably move your way out of there.
Okay.
If you stick your hands out, they may be attacked by rats. I'm just
Sure.
saying.
Everybody, cluster up. Get close to me.
You've got space for about one other person in there.
Don't stab yourself on my keys. I just need 2 minutes. I'll be right back.
Alright. While he does that, anybody else want to freak out about rats?
Harriet kind of like starts like trying to swipe them off the table because
Wait.
she's not done eating yet.
With her hand or with the hammer?
First with her hand, and if they react poorly to that, then with the hammer.
Alright. You sweep the rats off the table with your hand until they start, like, nibbling at you, and then
Okay.
start wailing on them with the hammer, I assume.
Does
This
this count
is
as fighting a monster?
I mean, they're just rats. They can't really harm you.
I can help her. Help her
Yeah.
take rats off the table.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's roll kick some ass here, I guess. Give me a roll for tough.
And she gets a +1 because
Okay.
I automatically get a 10 when I help
Alright.
while fighting a monster.
All right.
When it says input value, do I put in +1?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Dang.
Holy crap.
Damn.
We kicked those rats' asses.
Yeah. So on a 10 plus for on a 10 plus for kick some ass there, you can choose one extra effect between you gain the advantage, take +1 forward to give +1 forward to another hunter, you inflict terrible harm, +1 harm, you suffer less harm, -1 harm, or you force them where you want them.
I like you force them where you want them.
All right. So as you are swinging your hammer against the horde of rats, you manage to herd the horrible rat pile. Well, where are you trying to force them to exactly?
Can I offer a suggestion?
Sure.
Since I'm helping, grab that side of the tablecloth. I'll grab mine.
Sure.
All right. So you manage to force all or at least the majority of the rats in the room onto on top of the tablecloth, and then I'm guessing tie it up.
Yeah, let's tie it to the end of your hammer like a terrible rucksack.
That is nightmarish. All right. You are now the proud owners of a rat bag. David is just he's getting the kids and his wife and just getting out of here, and he'll come back here at some other point. This is fucked up. He's gonna call exterminators and possibly the cops. He's not really sure. Alright. Someday Ghosto will return to us.
What is
what
Ellen
about-
doing?
Yeah, what
Could
is
I
Ellen
read
doing?
a bad situation?
Yeah, sure. Give me a roll for sharp.
Ooh.
6. That is
Aw.
a miss, my friend.
Yeah.
Well, you get to mark experience for that, but why
So
do I have this?
is on a miss, you misread or you might reveal tactical details to your enemies.
Alright, what would that be here?
Where do you keep track of experience?
That should be on your sheet.
It's the leftmost column. There's luck, harm, then experience. It's just the 5 checkboxes.
Thank you, Kilt.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Alright, so, the impression that you get is that there are definitely no more rats in this room, despite the fact that you can still hear some squeaking noises under the floorboards there. Definitely no more rats in this room. Alright, anybody else? Ghosto's gone. They'll just have to kind of awkwardly wait a minute here.
Yeah, these are some good pierogies.
They are. It's too bad
Oh.
about the rats.
Man, my second pierogi was on the table. Now the rat's out of it.
That's the saddest thing in the world. Yeah, you see like one rat run off with a pierogi in its mouth.
Oh,
An
man.
entire pierogi. It's about the size of the rat's body.
What's funny is I'm kind of basically eating a finished variant of those right now.
I am sorry about me ruining your breakfast with descriptions of rats eating pierogies. Also bread knives. Deadly, deadly bread knives.
I have a scar from bread knife, so yes, they are kind of deadly sometimes.
Yep, that's fair.
Oh man, ghosts feel lasts for 30 minutes.
Sorry?
Oh, when you use magic, the effect lasts for 30 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Unless you decide differently.
Yeah.
His keys are going to be stuck there for quite some time.
Absolutely. Alright, you know what? You guys aside from Chase, who was kind of stuck in the energy field by virtue of all of his magnetic shit being stuck to the energy field, you hear more horrible wailing. Like you hear horrible wailing from the living room this time. You guys want to go check that out? Kind of gotta leave
I
Chase
will.
behind if you do. All right. Anybody else?
Hell yeah. I'll bring
Yeah.
the bag of rats with me.
Yeah, let's all go.
All right. Yeah, and Chase is stuck in there because, you know. You see once again the spectral lady with the horrible marks on her neck, kind of like floating above the spot on the floorboards just above or just in front of where their TV is. And when she sees you come in, she turns and just like flips a coffee table at you, and it shatters against the wall. She lets out some horrible inaudible screaming. What do you guys do?
I'm back. What did I missed?
You
are
missed a
currently
roll. Go ahead.
You're currently standing in the energy field, being sad about your life.
Okay.
You can't really get out because
It's
all of your
swarming
magnet
with
shit. Yeah.
It's swarming with rats.
It's
Yeah.
well, they have dealt with the rat problem.
Oh,
They
good,
are
yeah.
all in. They have been wrapped up in the tablecloth, which is currently attached to Harriet's hammer.
Okay.
Because she rolled a 14.
I see that. Yeah.
You are the proud owners of a bag of rats. I hope you're all very happy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, a rat stole Sam's last pierogi.
Does that stir him to action?
Oh, also, due to the apparent due to all the weird stuff, the family has just kind of fucked off at this point.
Yeah.
Like you heard the van, ripping out of the driveway or something.
All right. Are there
Not really.
sirens?
Not yet. It's only
Okay.
a matter of time. Yeah, and the rest have gone to investigate more horrible wailing from the living room. And they
Okay.
just got an entire coffee table thrown at them.
All right. Well, is the living room where that antique buffet was?
It is, actually.
Okay. Well, I can't slink off to go do secret missions.
Alright.
I had yeah. Well, once the magic wears off, if I can do anything to hasten that, I will. I'll follow the crew.
You will, but it's going to take you about a minute or two.
Okay.
So you guys want to do anything after you got a coffee table thrown at you?
She didn't like the wine either, apparently.
Ah, she is. I mean, it must have been Prohibition era, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking.
Anybody want to try wailing on it with something? Go say it, wail on them. Just saying.
I have a pocket knife.
I have a big knife, a 9mm and a 38. So
Just carry this
I'll
on
make
you
it.
at all times.
Are you pulling out one of your guns right now?
no, that would be
Okay.
dumb.
Okay.
I mean, Harriet has a fucking thunder hammer with a bag of rats tied to it right now. Like,
I'll try to stick it with my knife.
all right. So that sounds like kick some ass to me. Why don't you give me a roll for tough? That's a 7. A partial success there.
Took time on
All
each other.
All right, so
We
You trying to
inflict
even
harm
hurt
on
this
each other.
ghost? Yeah.
Yeah,
Soon
so-
you can even affect a ghost.
yeah, so you go and stab the ghost, and it seems really, really upset by it. And she whips the Don Cherry Bubba keg off of the antique buffet at your head, or not your head, but like at your shin, I guess, and you take 1 harm for that.
Oof, okay.
It's unpleasant.
Yes.
Yeah. You note that despite the fact that she's been fairly mobile up till now, she is standing like right above that spot even when you charge her. Yeah, that's it for that. Anybody else want to take a shot?
I don't want to overstep, but this is something I have seen before. The harm moves are important and often overlooked.
Yes. Tell me, Gusto.
basically, whenever any of us takes harm, can do one of the harm moves to us. I don't have them in front of me; they're on the GM reference sheet. But it's like based on the severity. Like even if we take 0 harm from armor or something awful still happens. Yeah, it's like drop something, fall down, pass out,
yeah.
take -1 ongoing, -1.
Yeah, I see. All right.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I don't.
Just saying
Oh,
sorry to
yeah.
Ellen. Yeah.
Your poor allies. Yes, right.
Oh,
All right. So, as a result of the horrible pain in your leg, you drop your knife, and it clatters to the floor. Just a bit out of your reach, because man, that thing fucking hurt.
Did the
Alright.
knife attack did the ghost react at all to being shaved?
Seems really pissed off now.
Okay.
It's unclear if that's a direct result of the stabbing or the proximity. Because it's, not moving from the spot. Despite being pretty much a jump scare up till now. Forgive the description. Alright. Anybody else want to take a shot at this horrible incorporeal bastard?
Harriet watches the knife clatter to the floor and decides that was too far. She's gonna
Alright.
swing her hammer and the bag of rats at the ghost.
Okay. Alright, well, give me a roll for tough then. 7? Alright.
Nope. Wait. That was me.
Alright, that was Sam's. Whoops. 12. That is way the fuck better. Alright, so, how much harm does your Thunder Hammer do?
3 harm. It says in hand, stun, and holy.
Okay.
I'm not sure what the categories mean.
Did you take the smite move?
I did take the smite move. Because my body and my weapon always count as a weakness against monsters.
Alright, so you swing God, that means that the bag of rats counts as a
Body it's body
Oh
and
my
divine
gosh.
weapon. Like it's
and
not
divine
anything you
weapon,
pick up.
not weapon. Okay. That's good, because that would be I don't know how I'd feel about that. Incidentally, before I describe what happens when you swing it, you do notice that the gem on the on the buffet is absolutely the one that you're looking for, by the way.
Oh,
Kinda
hell
mid
yeah.
shot there. Yeah, so you swing your hammer plus bag of rats at the ghost, and it your hammer glows glows with its own horrible divine light of whatever color. White? Orange?
White.
All
Yeah,
right, white.
we're gonna go with white.
Alright. So the room fills with blinding white light as you smash the ghost in the face with this thing. And it bursts into not quite flames because there's no heat off of them. If anything, it's radiating cold. And that ghost is just freaking gone when when you can all see again. And the rats are still squealing. Why did you take the bag of rats? I will never understand you people.
When you have an option between leaving a bag of rats and taking a bag of rats, you always take the bag of rats.
That's
True.
literally a crime in my province.
Good thing we're not in your province. We're in Ontario.
You're in Ontario. What a strange place. Alright, so, congratulations. You are no longer in imminent harm. Chase has managed to...
I'm gonna bust into the room. It's like, oh, I got it! I know just what to do! Oh. What?
Yeah.
Where did...
Oh, so what do we do, Chase?
I know secret techniques and forbidden I shouldn't... Where did the ghost go?
It was bright, and then it was gone.
Harriet points her hammer with the bag of rats at Chase, and she's like, into the ether where it belongs.
Oh, you hit it. You hit it real hard. Good. That's just what I was gonna suggest. Yeah. Great. Well, problem solved, eh?
You hear you hear some squeaking from beneath the floor, right around where the ghost was hovering before.
Rat squeaking.
Beneath the floorboard. rat squeaking and lots of it. It's almost like it's in sync actually. Like several rats are squeaking all in unison, which is weird. They don't normally do that. I think I've never seen a rat, so I assume that they're horrible death predators that carry disease and ruin industry.
Pretty much, yeah.
You guys want to do anything about the chanting rats?
That's very.
Well, I've never seen rats chant before.
Welcome to Ontario, man.
Can I just a word of clarification? The name on the plaque for the macaroni incident,
Yeah.
it was Connor something, right?
Darian
This-
O'Connell.
Darian O'Connell. Okay.
Or O'Connor. O'Connell,
Nope,
I think.
O'Connell. No, you're absolutely right. I just have no memory. Okay. So yeah, probably, given that it was a lady ghost, probably not Darian, which is interesting.
Darian was a lady.
Maybe.
We don't judge here. What you guys gonna do while the rats chant?
Well, Harry turns around. Is the gem? Am I able to pick up the gem, or is it like stuck to something?
Yeah, you can pick it up with its like shiny ornate base. Well,
Okay.
gaudy ornate base.
Because my other ability is angel wings, and I can go instantly to anywhere I've visited before.
Okay.
I'm watching her do this because I'm suspicious of her. Say, hey, that's not yours.
Wait! Don't touch that.
All right, and not really a move for trying to stop that, is there?
No, not really.
No.
It's pretty
All right.
instantaneous. So.
Nope, so yeah, she is gone in a flash before either of you can do anything.
Oh, she
about
shouldn't have
that.
touched that. Oh.
Did she
Wow.
just steal?
And
I really need to watch her in my shop if she's going to start stealing stuff.
Well, apparently every
She's
time
been
she does, she
hanging around you
vanishes
too
in a
much.
clap of thunder.
Oh yeah, like it's loud. Is not a quiet thing. I assume, unless the move says it's a quiet thing, in which case.
It does not specify. I like that it's thunderous. So
Yep, there is no subtlety to anything Harriet does.
Bop.
Okay, does that
Bop.
mess the rats at all?
I take the
No.
rats with me.
No, the
Oh,
the chanting rats. Does it mess up their rhythm?
Weirdly, no. They're still chanting beneath
Okay,
the.
I know.
yeah.
I've been around the block a few times vis-a-vis magic. What the hell is going on with those rats?
Oh, this is your question?
Well, I was angling to roll investigate a mystery
Yes,
to
right.
see, based on
Yeah.
my experience with the mystic arts.
Yeah, sure. Give me a roll for sharp then.
Sure, and my last roll was use magic, so I have +1 forward to this.
Okay.
Thanks to my mystic move. Give me a 9. So one question. What was it going to do?
Is this a question I should be answering from like the perspective of stuff that you have immediately around her or around you, or like
Yeah, just like okay, so they're the what
conclusions that you
know what,
reasonably
maybe this
draw.
is like I'm making later on. I can think I could maybe consider what some of the other questions, but right now I just want to know if like we're all going to explode when these rats finish chanting.
Between the knife throwing and the cold and the rats, between all of that, she doesn't seem to have actually hurt anybody. Well, not severely. She hasn't killed anybody, is the point. She seems to, well, the ghost seems to be a lot more concerned with getting you out of the house than, like, keeping you out of the house than much of anything else. It's trying to drive people away.
Okay, but the specific chanting, that's not going to do anything bad. It's just scary.
Yeah, it's just scary.
Okay. All right. I guess I'll convey this information. It's like, okay, I don't think that doesn't sound like any kind of incantation I know that we should worry about. It's just Just trying to freak us out.
Just trying to be scary.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, no, that's a lie. They're trying to recuperate the ghost, I guess. Basically, is
Oh, okay.
yes, that's the thing.
He's going to.
The ghost has been
Okay.
fucked up, and they're trying to make it less fucked up.
Okay, it's gonna be back.
Yeah.
I
we
go out
should-
to my car and get my my son's baseball bat.
Yeah, sure. All right.
Okay, yeah, hitting it very hard might work
Okay.
again.
Hitting it seemed to work.
I mean, Harry is a little magic. Are you magic?
Is she magic? I don't believe in magic. I mean, I saw your. Okay, well, I guess I did see your big thing in the other room.
You
Is that
don't say.
magnets?
Wow.
Phrasing.
Was that a magnet field you had over there?
Something like that. We should listen. We should find out why this prankster is doing all of this, and get them to quit it.
Sounds like a
I think
great idea.
before whatever that is recoalesces. I can't do this. I can't do this, Sam. I'm sorry. Magic is real. Ghosts are real.
Okay. Ooh. All right. Anyway,
Ellen, you seem a little more tractable. Let's look around really fast, try to find out who this woman might be. Do you have any idea? Sam, you lived in this town. Do you know the history of this place? Did she have any sort of connection with the tragic macaroni death?
what
So
do I know anything about a tragic macaroni death 50 years ago?
How old are you, Sam?
Like 40.
40. All right. So you've heard whispers and rumors from kids when you were in high school about the haunted house on the hill and all that. What you know for sure is that the wife of Damien O'Connell, Mary O'Connell, went missing shortly before the tragic macaroni incident, and was never she was never found after that. And it's people think that these two incidents were somehow related, although you've heard pretty much every interpretation of it. Maybe he killed her, maybe, she left him, and just, eloped with another man, or what have you. And that, broke his heart, and he died of a broken heart, and also a shotgun to the face.
Oh
And that's-
crap! I do know about this house. Just remembered. Yeah, his wife went missing a long time ago. Right before he died.
Well, what was her name?
Mary. It was Mary.
That is a really scary sound from your mic.
It does that
Yep.
occasionally. Welcome to Mumble, we're sorry. Sorry, stream. Um, we don't know why it does that, but it really adds to the ambiance of this kind of campaign, I think.
Jump scares, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it something that I do?
No, Dapper does it as well, actually.
Oh.
I think it happens to me occasionally, but it just makes this horrible squelch noise.
Oh, I'll listen to it later and see what's going on.
Yeah. All right.
Spooky.
It's pretty spooky. Too spooky for me. Anyway,
So-
yeah. So that's what you know.
Mary.
Okay.
Mary O'Connell.
All right. I guess we can try talking to her. I'll kind of call out in the general direction of where the rat chanting is the most fervent. Mary O'Connell, we're just leaving, but is there anything we can do to help?
No one should be here. No one should enter this house ever again.
I'm inclined to agree with you, but wouldn't you be wouldn't you be happier if you moved on or something? We'll make sure about the nobody entering. But why are you so attached?
This was where I dwelt for so long. It seems like lifetimes I have been here.
Literally true. Help me out here, guys.
Can I do like an accidental use magic of communicate with something you don't share a language with, and do like wind noises?
Are you going to make spooky wind noises at it?
Yes. Spooky
What are
wind noises
ghosts
for
scared
what?
of? Double ghosts.
Yeah. I'm gonna do wind noises for what I think is to say, like, how can we help?
You can just say, "How can we help?" Like it's
No.
intelligible English. It's just, okay.
Doing the spooky wind noise.
All right. Give me your best spooky wind noise, buddy.
Am I using magic for this or no?
I think this is just normal you attempting to imitate a wind noise.
Aw, okay. And I kind of flap my arms to like push wind while I do that.
What?
I got nothing. I have a cat that's looking at me weird.
That's fair.
I just had like a terrible coughing fit. Like,
Sorry.
Oh my
it's
gosh.
okay.
I mean, that's authentic wind noise right there.
That is.
Yep.
Well, listen, we can help you with everything. You just need to. Harry is not back yet, right?
At
No.
that moment, she's gonna thunderclap
Okay.
back into the room.
Well, I was going to ask you to give Harry a back, but thank you.
Chase, you said you were good with ghosts. So if this is a ghost, what do we do?
It's still here.
Yes, it's recuperating, but it's much more. It's at least, it's listening. It's listening to us. We're establishing a dialogue. So please just lower the hammer slightly. Thank you.
She walks back to where she put the wine on the floor and opens the wine and starts drinking it.
Did you come back with the bag of rats?
I sure did.
Good.
That's
The
yours
bag of
now.
rats. The bag of rats joins in with the rat chanting, and is trying to like scrabble over to the point on the floor where the chanting seems to be coming from.
Listen, just tell us your story, and we can help you.
Who are you talking to?
My scoundrel of husband.
Harsh language.
God damn it! You know how hard it is to keep up that rasp?
I'm sorry. I have to
I'm
make
really spitting blood for a week, man.
quips in face of danger, or otherwise I lose myself in unfathomable terror.
That's fair. My scoundrel of a husband did this to me. Why does a ghost make breath intake noises? I suppose that doesn't make
'Cause-
sense.
They're scary.
Right, because they're scary. Scary breathing, like Darth Vader. It's a classic. Shit, I lost my train of thought.
Angela husband did this to you.
Right, yes. And he left me here to rot. That's about it.
Left
Stops.
is okay, but the rats are still going.
Rats are, yeah, still going.
So does that mean our body is here, assuming it is a ghost?
Assume. Yes, and maybe right here. Kind of point at the place where the singing is coming from.
It's a pretty reasonable assumption, yeah.
Just
Do you think
decent
they have
guess.
a basement?
They do not have a basement. It's right by the lake, so
Oh, that's fair.
Um,
All right.
got a shovel in your truck?
No. I just had my.
it's a hardwood floor. Shovel's not really the.
Well, why do you want to tear up this guy's floor? That you're just gonna rip up the guy's floor?
Let me see. I think preserving property values is a little beyond the scope of our concern at this time.
Plus
But
the rats are going to be way worse for it. Like, let's be honest here.
you know, you might be right. I'll see if I can find her. I will. So yes, I would like to perform some magic to observe another place or time.
Aren't
Kick
you
ass.
freaking out right now?
Calm down after all the other shit calmed down.
Yeah, nobody's actively getting murdered right now.
Yeah,
so
and we opened up a dialogue. That was great.
Okay.
So,
really trying to de-escalate the situation.
what will I need to observe her final resting place of her bones, etc.?
You are going to need. Let's see. You're gonna need a wedding ring. Is what you're gonna need.
Weird material, eh?
Yep, a weird material.
Okay. Listen, we gotta find something of her. Like, if we can find something of hers, something that belonged to her, I can find out where her remains are, and then we can put them to rest or whatever. You seen anything like that? Anything
Yeah.
old, maybe valuable?
You do recall that there are locked drawers in the.
I'm
buffet.
building to it.
Sorry, man.
I'm also
trying
trying. Yeah.
Trying to remind you of things you should know.
Mm-hmm.
Keep her principles, you know.
Thank you. Yes, I appreciate it. Let's. I guess let's search this place, starting with the old stuff.
All right.
Does anybody have like lock picking skills that can
That's
break
ridiculous.
into this?
Lock picking skills? That's absurd. Who even has that? That's absurd.
I really don't want to go looking through all these people's things. That's just uncalled for.
Do you want to get eaten or stabbed?
Yeah.
No. But it does sound like you need to manipulate someone roll if you want me to do this.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good point. Help me find. Yeah. Help us find something precious.
Yeah, sure. Give us a roll for charm. That's not good, man.
All right. Well, I am marking experience.
Yep. You have fucked that right up, my friend.
Yes.
Wow.
So I believe now.
Yeah, it's on a miss. It's up to that hunter to decide how
How bad-
badly you offend or annoy them, and they mark experience. They decide not to do what you asked.
All right. Listen.
Yeah.
Sam, I've kind of like you've been great all day, and you're a cool guy to hang around with. Very chill. But you gotta understand.
I'm not gonna go through people's things. That is just rude and uncalled for. I know there's some spooky stuff going on and the rats are singing. That doesn't mean I'm just gonna start tearing through people's drawers looking for their valuables or anything that may have belonged to someone who lives here and or lived here. I'm just not that kind of guy.
What the hell kind of guy are you, Sam?
I'm a
I just-
friendly, helping person that is not gonna go steal someone's things. And I go
I
back
don't
to the
share
table.
his conscience.
Yeah, have you already broken the lock on the sideboard?
All right. Sorry.
I'm just gonna go back to the kitchen and just round up the rest of the rats. I'm not gonna help look through all this stuff, but I'm not just gonna sit there.
just gonna scoop them all into the trash can.
Yeah.
All right. So sorry, Ellen. You said that you got into the who's a majigger?
I will have
Okay.
to roll sharp.
All right. Yeah. Give me a roll for sharp. I mean, actually, you're not really in mortal danger here. You do have lockpicking skills, and it's not like you can get in or out undetected because people already know you're here.
True, and we're kind of gonna make a mess no matter what.
Yeah. All right. So you managed to open the top drawer of the antique, ancient, freaking wooden buffet there, and you find a couple of things. Find a copy of an old book. You know. What else? An ancient handmade the old Canadian flag with the red ensign on it and stuff. Um, some love letters, increasingly sappy and weird as time goes on. And then at the very bottom of the drawer, you find a fairly, well, I guess given the town, it wouldn't be a modest diamond ring. It's a ring with a pretty friggin' significantly large diamond on it.
That's going in my pocket.
Alright, what are you gonna tell them? What you found there?
Found some I'll look at later.
Alright,
So, all right. Did you anything?
It's
The rats
just
are
a
getting
diamond
louder.
ring.
Squeak! Squeak! Squeak!
Is it old and sentimental looking?
Well, I'll pull it back out and show them.
It's it's pretty obviously a
Ellen,
wedding ring.
you too. I had high hopes.
Me too, what?
You're stealing. You're going along chase.
I'll put it back. Okay, we'll
It's
put it
not
back.
stealing, it's temporarily borrowing.
Where did you find it?
You don't want to get involved, so don't ask
Let's
questions.
see. That's exactly what I thought. I'm going back to scooping up more rats.
Alright. So, what you gonna do with the ring?
You said that was the requirement. That was
indeed.
necessary for a spell to cast.
Alright,
So
well,
I'm gonna cast. Yeah. So
give me a roll
I'll
for weird.
sure. Get like a mirror or something, like a silver tray, and just polish it up and put the ring in the middle and do some kind of scrying stuff.
Alright. Give me a roll. For, 8? Alright.
So I will choose my glitch. Obviously, an immediate unwelcome attention.
Alright, well I can't do rats again, so fuck you.
I'm
Alright,
saying
so
you can't.
you've got all the rats in a bag.
Except the ones under the floorboards.
I mean, that's true. That is true. Okay, so in the mirror, you see what is obviously this room. Some of the furniture is in different places. Obviously, there wasn't a TV, but the big old buffet is there, and you see a chunk of the floorboards has been torn up, and there is a big burly black-haired Irish-looking dude shoving a corpse down into a hole that he's dug underneath the floorboards there, and just kicking dirt back over it and starting to lay floorboards back down over it.
Okay.
And that's about it. And then the squeak canting stops, and rats start busting up out of the floorboards beneath where Chase is currently standing.
Ah! Get in the bucket.
What do you do?
I guess scream and dive for cover.
Sounds good to me. Anybody else want to take an action here?
Harry hands the bottle of wine to Ellen and starts trying to sweep the rats away from her with the bag of rats.
Okay. So that sounds like kick some ass to me.
Okay.
Kicking rat's ass with other rats. Give me a roll for tough then.
Seriously.
13.
What's
God
with your
damn.
ability to? Well, I guess you are a divine.
Stealing all of the good rolls.
Using them all for fighting rats.
With rats.
What you gonna do for your extra effect there?
Oh, I guess I'll take or gain the advantage. Excuse me, and take one forward, and then actually no, I'll give one forward to another hunter.
All right. Who do you want to give it to?
I'm gonna give it to Chase just in case he decides to work more magic somehow.
Sounds good. All right. So you wail on the rats with the bag of rats, leaving rat corpses both in your wake and in the bag. Which is pretty efficient if you think about it. It's like killing two birds with one stone, but you're killing the bird with another bird. You have to bring a stone into the equation. So, well done.
Thank you.
You have showed those small animals being possibly manipulated by a ghost who's boss. And you're now no longer being attacked by rats, although there is now a kind of unsightly hole in the floor. Which is too bad.
Is the hole, is it near where I saw the corpse being buried?
It is, yes, it is pretty much right on.
Pretty much right on top? Okay.
Yeah.
Does anyone know last rites?
Guessing no.
Yes,
No.
no? Okay.
In
Is there
my
anything
There's
we
still
need?
rats pouring out of that hole?
set corpses on fire in boats.
That could work.
You are near a lake.
Wouldn't
no.
that bring us unwanted attention?
What? No, it happens all the time in Hudson Bay.
Are there still rats pouring out of that hole?
No, Harry's rat wailing seems to have taken care of it.
Okay.
If there are any further rats in there, they are scared and down in the hole.
Can I pour my bucket of rats into the hole?
Yes, you can pour your bucket of rats into the hole.
I-
Pour my bucket of rats back in the hole.
Just
The hole is now affirmatively filled with rats.
I would get. Can you get on board with what we're doing here?
Just playing with the rats.
Yeah. Just putting them back in.
Who would?
They came from here. Obviously, rats have not just been living in a big pile. So they have to be getting in somewhere. So they'll go back out.
They are rats that just busted through an entire floor, though. I'm just
Okay.
saying, like...
I may not have thought this through completely.
Yes, and that is. Did you not see that? Okay, that's where the remains are. We're gonna take them. We're gonna do the funeral thing, and hopefully that'll quiet everything down.
Is there a fireplace in here?
Yes, there's a fireplace in there.
You know what's in there?
Well, I mean, someone's got to reach into the rat hole now.
I mean, it's not a big enough hole to pull the corpse out of, or pull the skeleton out of anyway.
I assume it was coming
It's-
out in pieces, but
It's
yeah.
only a couple of rats wide. Not big enough for the skull or anything, plus it's not really a solid contiguous
Okay.
piece of...
Oh, I see. I thought it was
Yeah.
larger. Okay.
So really, like one rat got lodged in the hole, and the rest of my bucket just kind of got scattered on the floor.
Basically.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, they've all kind of scrabbled back down there now. Fearing Harriet, the lady who is currently carrying a bag with rat blood dripping out of it. All over the floor. Thankfully, it's hardwood, so...
It'll eventually come out.
Yep.
We did a...
Alright, so what do you guys want to do about that floor?
Well, we're gonna have to pull up the floorboards. Bill saw the thing, right? I was in a trance, but
I was in the kitchen.
Ellen, back me up here. Murder victim down there.
Yes,
House?
we should open up the hole.
We do have to replace the floorboards now.
The rats started it.
Rats
Foundation
did
needs to be
start it.
checked. Floorboards replaced. Where are we going to find hardwood like this? Well, where's David going to find hardwood
It's
like
a
this?
true tragedy.
All right.
We
Well,
already have something else might happen.
does anyone have a crowbar?
If you look around, you'll find one in over by the back door.
I'll go look for a crowbar.
Alright, well, you come back with one. It looks pretty new, like it hasn't really been used, but it's definitely a crowbar.
All right. Aria, you look pretty strong. Here you go.
Thanks.
Alright, so you're gonna fuck up that floor, I assume?
Sure.
Alright, so you successfully fuck up that floor, because it's not like it can really hurt you, because you're scary and very strong. You can't really see any disturbance in the, no wait, there'd be foundation under there, wouldn't there?
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
alright,
wait.
so there's just straight up a bleached skeleton there.
Rad.
It's got some, fairly torn up clothing on it, a wedding ring on one finger. That's about it, though.
Wait, the wedding ring was on her hand?
It's the
There's
other
two.
one, I guess.
Okay, I guess there's two.
Yeah, that one was Damien's.
Okay.
Oops.
Why did Damien have a ring with a big diamond in it?
Diamonds were cheap here, man. It's a diamond mine. Also,
Right,
yours vein or something.
Could have been her engagement ring.
Could have been
True.
yeah.
True.
We don't know. We don't know.
Lots of reasons. Anyway,
And there's no way I made any kind of mistake in these descriptions. Yes. Yeah, alright, so, you're now the proud owners of a skeleton, in addition to your bag of rats, because you are very normal people.
yeah.
What do you want to do?
What are you thinking, Harriet?
Well, we don't have a boat. Unless, does this guy have a boat in his garage? Does he have a garage?
He does not have a... You know what? Yeah, he has a boat in his backyard.
Okay, like a little rowboat or a canoe or what?
It's, yeah, it's a canoe, yeah.
Excellent.
Awesome.
Looks like it's made of wood and everything.
Perfect.
We're gonna light something on fire?
Well, yes, we are.
Got to do it right, though. It's got to be proper.
Alright. So you guys are gonna chuck the, You're going to chuck the skeleton in the,
The canoe, pack
In
it
the
with
canoe?
like newspaper and kindling.
Well, we don't. The thing is, we don't have a bow, but Ellen has 2 guns. So if we just make the boat super flammable, I'm pretty sure that would work.
Do you want me to fire off my... I guess it would work.
I don't think you can light anything on fire by firing a gun at it.
No.
Yeah.
I'm no scientist, but
Does he have anything
Not-
explosive in the house?
We could Molotov cocktail. We could just push it out and then
Got the
throw.
wine bottle.
Great.
Yeah.
Yes.
yep,
The
you have a
wine
wine
bottle.
bottle. He's got
Plenty
gas
of
for the
hanger.
lawnmower there.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you take one of his wife's very nice looking dish rags for it?
Yep.
She's had a hard day. I'm sure she won't notice this horrible thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
amongst all
they're
the
missing a
other
lot of plates, so
Yeah.
And we're doing this solemnly. Solemnly.
Solemnly. There
I'm
is
gonna
no
just
joy on Ellen's face or Harry's.
Look
at all.
around and make sure that nobody's watching.
It's a small town. There's it's a goodly distance between this and the next house over. People weren't too keen on building beside the murder house, the macaroni house. So,
Oh, okay.
you haven't attracted any attention yet. Somehow.
As long as we don't start firing guns.
Yeah.
Does,
Sorry, any more attention at the macaroni mansion?
anyone, as we I guess get her situated. Does anyone want to say a few words in remembrance, or
Probably take her up to the lake before you do that.
yeah, that's what we're doing.
Yeah. All right, so you drive out to the lake with no incidents. Somebody told me. Sorry.
Okay, if I'm driving us to the lake, we're not just putting a skeleton in the trunk. We need to wrap it in something.
No, it's in the kayak.
I can't tow a kayak in my car.
Put it on the
It's
roof
the
racks.
roof.
I don't have a tie down for a kayak.
There's
It's on like
probably
a-
bungee cords here.
It's on like a little trailer or something.
Or that.
Yeah, and I'm driving a Honda Civic. I can't tow anything in this car.
Yes, you can.
I have a tow hook.
Do it with the power of belief. I trust you.
Or we'll just like balance it on the roof and like lean out the window and hold on to it.
Have all of us
Yeah.
hold on to it.
How far away is the lake?
Probably about a kilometer. Like not too far. It's a straight shot out to there.
All right, fine.
You could just have like Harriet sit on top of it. Wide stance, like feet on either side of it.
But if we're putting a skeleton in a canoe that's going to be on top of my car,
Put
we're
put a tarp over it.
yeah.
All right. Yeah. So you put a tarp over it, bungee cord it to the roof, drive out to the lake. You guys want to say some last words before you kick this body out?
I do my wind song again.
All right. Very touching.
Means go
I
in
am-
peace.
Well, I guess Mary O'Connell, we're sorry that you got murdered by your scoundrel of a husband. We didn't really get a chance to know you other than as an angry specter, but nobody deserves that kind of pain and torment. We hope you do through this rite you'll find some peace. Anyone have anything to add?
Harriet steps forward and puts the bag of rats in the canoe as well.
All right. Why not?
They fought valiantly, I suppose.
I'll put the bottle of wine I've been holding in there.
Isn't that the one that you guys used for the Molotov cocktail?
Oh wait, that's one we're using for that. Yeah, never mind.
We had a few bottles.
You had a few
That's-
bottles.
Put the meat in.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
That's even better.
All right, so you which one of you is gonna kick that thing out to the lake? I'm gonna go ahead and assume Harriet.
Yeah. Harriet will kick it quite hard.
At the most,
Yes.
oomph there.
Forcefully.
You kick that, it just goes like skipping out across the water. You're all fairly impressed. You whip the Molotov cocktail at it, and that thing just goes up in flames immediately. Seconds after, you hear sirens from in the town.
We should probably get going.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
That was super convenient. There's sirens outside my window right now.
Garm is just that good at immersion.
This
So
is the
good at
power-
immersion, he called the police on all of us individually.
Y'all getting swatted, I'm sorry.
Swat us just for the effect.
No, if
So-
we get swatted, they won't have sirens.
That's true. Some of you live in bad areas of town, so you might not hear the sirens for 15 minutes or so, because the response times can be pretty bad. But we'll get to it. Yeah. So, are you guys gonna go back and?
Yeah, we're absolutely going to check on the house, or at least I am.
All right.
I go with.
Although, Sam is driving.
All right. So you get back to the house. The family isn't back yet. You're not really sure where they've gone.
Is my roof
Probably
is the roof of my car
Stay in a
scratched?
motel.
The roof of your car is fine. Yes, they're in a hotel, or probably a cheap motel, possibly with bed bugs. Who knows? Yeah, no, the roof of your car is fine. Don't worry.
Good.
Yeah, it's fine. They stuck a blanket under the between the canoe and the car or something.
I'm glad, thank you.
Yeah, it was very, very courteous. All right, so you guys how do you intend to repair that floor?
I don't.
I no.
Fire?
I'm gonna go and check on the heater.
Alright. The master bedroom is now hot as a freaking sauna.
No, this is the Heat Tech 2003. It doesn't have enough heat to heat up an entire master bedroom.
Yeah, well, he's also had the thermostat cranked to max for days. Because it's been super cold. So,
Okay, the house thermostat, not the heater.
thermostat,
Okay.
Yeah.
Ugh. But yeah, I turned that thing down.
Alright. No refunds.
I leave him a spare heat breaker.
Alright.
As apologies for everything.
Alright. How are you guys going to repair that floor? It's probably a hardware store, I guess.
How late in the day is it? Like, is it nighttime yet?
Oh, it's probably about 7 at this point. You can still
Okay.
hear sirens in the distance over by the lake. Yeah, alright, so
Hopefully
you guys...
nobody ID'd his car.
hopefully. Oh, I mean, you guys got out of there pretty quick.
Hey, Harriet.
Yeah.
What happened to that gemstone you found?
It's taken care of.
Taken care of.
Yes.
Cool. All right.
Muted. Unmuted.
Great.
You can interpret that as destroyed.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just like, no one's gonna find it.
I mean, the question is, like, do they have to know you failed? Or actually, you don't even know if you failed. So, yeah. Alright, so you guys managed to repair the floor back to, like, pretty okay looking, I guess. Like, it's obvious that
Can we buy
could not... What?
Can we just buy a rug and put it over it?
I don't think that's a good idea, and not in the spirit of Sam's glorious kindness.
I know.
Yeah. You guys, with some effort, managed to make it look... Yeah, it's obviously a different pattern of wood, like it's noticeably lighter.
Doesn't have that quality ancient varnish.
Softwood instead of hardwood.
Yeah, it's, but it's not a hole in the floor, and it's not filled with rats, so, they probably won't complain too much. And then you, go back to your lives, or whatever you plan to do for that night.
Thanks,
Or you
everybody.
really got-
I think we did something good here today. Yeah, I'll text back to unknown number. Gemstone at location vanish or taken care of.
Taken care of.
Let's use it. Be literal here. Also, spirit put to rest.
There is no acknowledgement.
Okay. Yep. No, that's fine.
That is the way.
No news is good news.
Yep. Speaking of news, the next morning there's the headline story of the Uyaraut Inquirer, which is not a word, but nobody tell them that. Is about a large blaze on the waterfront, which they're blaming on you stealing somebody's canoe and going out for a joyride and lighting it on fire with a combination of high grade alcohol and cigarettes.
That's a shame. Those kids.
Yeah.
Kids these
Scoundrels.
days.
Yeah. Well, congratulations, guys. You have solved your first mystery, and by solved, I mean you lit a dead body on fire.
It worked, didn't it?
It did work. I am very proud of all of you, and there is some stuff that we are supposed to do at the end of the first session, which I am frantically flipping to in the book, except not flipping because it's a PDF. But, so, and end of session experience questions. Did you guys conclude the current mystery?
Yes.
Did you save somebody from certain death or worse?
Did
Not
we?
really.
Would they have died?
Would that ghost have gotten much better?
it was trying to drive them out. Like, eventually it may have escalated to attempting to murder somebody, but
I sure didn't help that.
did you learn something new and important about the world?
New and important?
Ghosts
Probably
are
not.
real. Sam learned that ghosts are real.
Sam learned that ghosts are real.
Oh,
Alright.
okay.
I learned that I could stab ghosts.
I learned that Sam is an intractable jerk. Wait, no, that's
What?
the next question.
That's the next question, yeah.
Why am I a jerk?
I learned that cloned sheep have horrible tempers. Did you learn something new and important about one of the hunters?
Yeah, it's really difficult to break through to Sam. Like he's great in a crisis, and very conscientious of others, but he has problems in and around like accepting the realities that exists.
It's
Where
the
the
first
random's
time
not
I saw a
quite seen.
ghost. I have to
Yeah.
ease into it.
Alright, well, sounds like you guys get 1 XP for that session then. So mark 1 more experience.
I think it was 2, wasn't it?
Well, you got kind of a conditional for something new and important about the world. Only one of you really learned
Okay.
anything new. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. So I'm calling that a like.
Does that mean I get 2?
2.5.
No, it's we answer as a group.
I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. Sorry, that's just 1.
All right, experience marked.
Congratulations. I don't think that puts any of you level up quite yet.
No, I'm at 4.
God damn.
Wow.
Jesus. Yeah. That's.
I failed
Yeah, for being
one.
mundane.
Yeah.
Your playbook is
Failed.
fucked up, dude.
Well, I failed one. I went off to check something on my own. I got 1 from the end here, and then I got 1 because Ghost tried to manipulate me and failed.
That's yeah. Alright, well, I think we end the stream there then. Y'all have a good night, internet.